There's a specific moment that I see a lot. Someone is in an experience that should feel good. They choose it. They want it. And then something shifts. The feeling drops out, or it never fully lands. Or they're there, but not really in it. And the question that usually follows is, why can't I stay in it? If you've ever noticed that, it isn't random. There's a structure underneath it. And once you understand that structure, your experience of pleasure starts to make a whole lot more sense. Hi there. If we've never met, my name is Raquel Perez, and I am a licensed therapist here in the state of Colorado. I work with individuals and couples around connection, intimacy, and sexuality, especially when those experiences feel inconsistent or hard to access. We tend to think about pleasure as something you either feel or don't feel. But that framing misses something very important. Pleasure isn't just something you access. It's something that your body has to sustain. And sustaining, it requires conditions. Your body isn't evaluating, do I like this? It's evaluating, is this stable enough to open to? And that includes pacing, predictability, internal regulation, and a sense of choice. If any of those start to shift, your body doesn't wait until things start to feel bad. It adjusts early, which is why pleasure can fade, even when nothing obvious has gone wrong. When pleasure drops out, it's really easy to interpret that as something breaking down. But in most cases, nothing broke. Something intervened. The nervous system is designed to interrupt experiences that feel even slightly outside of your current capacity. And that threshold is much more sensitive than most people think. It doesn't require a very clear threat. It can be a simple sense of pressure, a shift in expectation, moving faster than your body can track, or even just unfamiliar territory. The interruption itself is the regulation. It's your system saying, this is as far as we can go, while still staying organized. A lot of people think that trust comes from positive experiences. But in the body, trust is built differently. Experiences where nothing is pushed past your edge. Nothing is taken further than what you're ready for. And your internal signals don't have to compete to be heard. That's what teaches your nervous system, I can stay connected here. Without that, your body stays slightly braced. Not fully shut down, but not fully available either. And in that partial state, pleasure becomes inconsistent. Not absent, but unsustainable. Capacity is often the part that gets overlooked. Your nervous system has a finite ability to hold sensation, emotion, and stimulation at the same time. And pleasure, especially deeper, immersive pleasure, requires bandwidth. If your system is already managing stress, anxiety, relational tension, or internal processing, then there's less available room. And your body will prioritize staying regulated over expanding into more sensation. This is why you can want something and still not have access to it. Because capacity, not desire, is what determines how much you can actually feel. And what helps here isn't trying harder. It's becoming more precise. Instead of asking, how do I feel more pleasure? A more accurate question is, what conditions allow my body to remain in this? And that might mean adjusting your pace before your body pulls away, noticing the exact point where your body starts to drop sensation, allowing experiences to stay within your current range instead of pushing past that. Pleasure becomes more consistent when your body doesn't have to correct for you. If you want to explore this in a more embodied way, the next meditation in this series focuses on letting pleasure be small. Because one of the most effective ways to increase capacity is to work within a range that your body can actually hold. Not bigger, not more intense, just sustainable. There's also a worksheet linked below to help you map out your own patterns around pacing, interruption, and capacity. And my free booklet, Sacred Spaces, walks you through how to start building safety internally, which is what supports all of this work. And I just want to say, I don't take it lightly that you're here exploring this work. This kind of awareness changes the way people relate to themselves. Not all at once, but in small, meaningful ways over time. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be part of that with you. If you are interested in any of the resources that I mentioned here, you can grab them down in the description below. They're all free to download, and the meditations are free to watch. Well, my friend, that is all I have for this video. Until next time, bye for now.